I'm a teacher by profession, but I was born into farming right here. And I left here in 79 after finished writing GCE, and I started working in the interior. So I worked in the interior for like about 16 years. When I came back from the interior in 94. And the reason for coming back in 94 was to see that our children get proper education. Because in those days, the education system in the regions were not as good as like on the coast here. So we lived in Georgetown for a while to get them educated. And then my father died in 2005, and my mom migrated. So she said that she wants me to come and take care of the place. So I said it's a very good opportunity. This is like you throw back here in your retirement. Well, when I started, I used to do a lot of tomatoes, watermelon. You see the patch there? Watermelon right through. Tomatoes, watermelon, bora. I used to plant a lot of bora. And then I realized those other crops, they need a lot of labor. So I ventured into Carilla. And once you build a proper harbor for your Carilla, you're good to go. This harbor is built like this for easy access. As you can see, it's easy to come, easy to pick, easy to spray. Everything is very easy. And you build it in such a height so you can walk freely at the bottom. The harbor too, you have to make it very strong because sometimes you have very strong breeze. And sometimes you come and everything is on the ground, break down. So the harbor has to be very, very strong. The watering system now, there's a trench there. That trench leading from the river right all the way through the farming land. So we don't have really major problem with water. Only when if you get salt water coming in the river, then there is a big problem. And also if you get too much rain and you have flood, everything will die out. So transportation now, as I pick my produce, I just full them in a bag and rest it down on the side there. And I pass with my boat and just collect and put in the boat. So the boat is the main means of transporting the goods from the farm. One of the reasons why I love to plant Carilla, once you build a proper harbor, it's very easy to maintain. Imagine me alone doing all of this. And when you go up that side, you're going to see more. So once your harbor is proper, all you have to do is to look for pests and spray when it's necessary. And that's it. You keep it clean. You see my place, very clean. When people come to my farm, they say, wait man, how this my farm so clean? I don't like to see bushes and grass in my farm. Always keep it clean. Because the main reason is when your farm got grasses and bushes, they compete with the plant for nutrition. So if you like say add fertilizer or you put mold, chicken pen mold that I normally use, those grasses and bushes will compete with the plant and the plant will not get enough nourishment. And one key factor to realize is when the plant is competing with other bushes and grasses for nourishment, the crop don't last long. So once you know what to do with Carilla, you're good to go. Sometimes the prices go down, sometimes the prices go up. So if you maintain it properly, you'll catch it when it's cheap and you'll also catch it when it's expensive. So and Carilla is one of the most profitable crop to plant. Reason, you're picking Carilla twice a week and it's by pound. And once you got a good size, 3-4 Carilla will weigh a pound. Sometimes I pick up to 600 to 800 pounds a week. Once you get the price, you're good to go. The challenges we face here is when we get plenty rainfall. Down here is like about 3 feet water. Everything you can't plant. For 3-4 months you have to wait until the water goes in. Other than that, the government has been trying a lot. They did put in a lot of drainage infrastructure, which assists a lot. The place takes longer now to flood than before. So farmers are benefiting more. They can plant a longer period of time. but your harbor got to be strong. If it's not strong, you might come a day and find everything flat on the ground. If a storm pass, a breeze, a heavy breeze, everything will fall on the ground. Once you put up these posts on the frame, this wire here, the purpose for this wire is to hang up this scene. You go to intervals and you hang it up. Now at the bottom here now, I'll tie it down. This will be tied here, and I run over a twine right down at the bottom. So the bottom is tied down so breeze can't blow it. So everything is stiff. So when this plant start giving vine now, once the seed is there, it's gone up by itself. You don't have much work to do. Now watering here is also easy. I have a bucket here with this rope tied to it. Well, it's a sling really. And all I do, I throw the water on the plant. Very easy. I watered it yesterday. When the plant is young, the whole dam will be soaked and grasses will start grow all over the place. Tick, 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 tick. So I try as far as possible to water with the bucket and only wet the hole, only wet the plant. So grass can't grow anywhere else. Then when I get to a stage, then I'll put the sprinkler hose and set my pump. By then, the Carilla itself will start shading the place. And once the place is shaded, less grass will grow. So you call this a digger. Now to put on those posts, if you go to put it down just like this, it's very difficult. You get problems in putting it down. So what I do, I use this and take off the topsoil. Then I will throw some water inside and the water will soften it. And then I take the digger and go down some more. And then I take the post and I just stamp it a few times and it's good to go. I take it one day at a time. And because I grew up in it, it's not really difficult. I know how to do it, and once you know what you have to do, half of the work is done.